This story's bigger than a basketball player. An unexpected star rises to the forefront.
I never knew a small kid from Magnolia would get this much attention.
A small town shows big heart.
The love is strong in Magnolia. They all stand behind me wherever I go.
A father-son bond makes for a two-man band.
He a coach on the court, a dad off the court.
After God, he's one of my closest friends.
A coach comes home and hones a craft.
What we used to do. My grandfather, my dad, and myself all have now won state championships as coaches here.
An athlete, down to earth, community-minded, country, and Christian, shines off the court more than on.
Y'all see the basketball? If you ever sit with him and talk with him, you'll see that he is a better person.
And as hard a worker he is, he's that good of a kid.
Once he get between those lines, he go from the nice guy to the serious guy.
A gifted kid earns his stripes.
The offers make me work even more harder every day.
I've coached a while and seen a lot of players. I can honestly say he's the hardest working kid I've ever seen, period.
All rooted from a lifelong constant.
I just love the game.
Haven't heard of Derrian Ford? Well, here's your chance before every basketball fan in the state has. Get to know the numbers. 18 D1 offers at just 16 years old, 2 state championships in all 2 years of high school, and one town, born and raised, Magnolia. Now, get to know the baller and the person.
Well, first it started at 2703 at my house, the first house. That's where I really call home right there. And then we went to the church gym and we just been working out. Me and my dad played with each other a lot and I just grew in love with it. Me and him worked out with each other all the time.
I always wanted him, to be better than I was and just be competitive, because being competitive in sports always gonna lead to, being competitive in life.
Taught me every part of the game, and I've been going with other coaches and they've just taught me a little bit extra of what he's done taught me already. So it's been fun working with him every day.
Being competitive in life. We just like to spend time together, play sports. We just competitive. We still are to this day.
He a coach on the court, a dad off the court.
He's like, after God, he's one of my closest friends. He talked to me. He's there for me.
It didn't take long for Derrian to know basketball was his forte.
4th grade. Played in nationals in Conway. We won. And I just really thought I was going to take my game to another level.
Derrian's dreams quickly became more realistic. Just a middle schooler, he competed nationally and took home MVP awards over the best of his age. Instead of moving out of state or to a bigger school to attract offers, Derrian stayed home. He attended Magnolia of Class 4A, which has a storied past and small-town loyalty.
Magnolia is just a great place. I'm not really a big city type guy. I love the community. Everybody knows each other and it feels like home, and that's a big thing with me, feeling like home everywhere I go.
I've had 1 year of coaching experience here, but I grew up here, I played here. People here are very proud of this place and where they come from. Small town atmosphere, as far as, we're talking population 11 or 12,000 people. This arena that we're in, this doesn't look like a town of 11 or 12,000 people that have facilities like this.
They are everything. The town of Magnolia is everything to us. Every game is just about sellout.
Like I said before, the love is strong in Magnolia. They all fighting for me. They all stand behind me wherever I go. They rooting for me.
First game last year, 2,500 people in here to watch these kids play. There's a lot of pride in our town here.
I know it plays a major role in the politics of it, us coming from a small town, but he hadn't let us down.
And Derrian didn't let himself down. A starter right out of the gate his freshman year, he led Magnolia to a 24-5 record, a state title, and he won the championship MVP. Of course, there's no I in team.
Well, starting at the beginning of practice the first day, we had to build a bond with each other. So every time we step on the court for practice, when we start scrimmaging, it's like we're playing for a championship right then. So when we played together, we had a connection. We all had the same mentality to go kill everybody because we want to kill each other when we at practice. So when we got on the court, it made it very easy for us, and off the court made us play better on the court. Along the journey, we got better and better, and that's what led us to state.
Despite being led by underclassmen, the team gelled. Magnolia native Coach Lindsey, who used to coach on the college level, had a big hand in it.
He always tells us, act like a pro, get treated like a pro. Act like a kid, get treated like a kid. He make us very disciplined, want to be on time. We stay with each other. He makes us talk with one another, stay close. Whenever we go to a game, we sit with each other. It's just building a bond because they help so much on the court.
One and not done. In his sophomore season, Derrian and his Panthers went undefeated and clinched back-to-back titles.
At this level and this type of basketball that, you know, at 15 years old, not just a part of 2 state championship teams, leading state championship teams.
Success in high school followed with recognition by colleges.
I want the coaches to see that he has a scoring mentality, he has a strong mentality. He gets his teammates involved, has a great character, listen to his coaches. He's a student of the game. My mentality, my mindset, and I just got the will to win.
When you're as good as he is that young, it's hard to lead guys 3 years and so older than you. Vocally, you don't say as much. You lead by example. Where he's really changed a lot in that aspect is he is a vocal leader now. Throughout this last year, he started to talk a lot more to the older guys, and I mean, he had their respect.
And that he's a very hard worker.
He is the hardest working player that I've ever coached at any level.
We would work every day. I could see it, and he really wanted it. You know, I didn't have to wake him up. A lot of mornings he woke me up, and we had the same philosophy. We work, and hard work pays off, but most of all, we always put God first. You know, I instilled God in him at a very young age.
And I just thank God.
Yeah, he's gifted physically. He has some things about him that he has more gifts than some other people. The best thing about him is his work ethic. I can honestly say he's the hardest working kid I've ever seen, period.
And the thing I like about it, he's so humble.
I have a good circle around me, a strong circle actually. And they just tell me keep working hard, don't get satisfied, never settle. So I just try to work hard every day and keep that same mindset everywhere I go.
Looking for Derrian's best quality? Don't check the stat sheet and forget the scouting report. Behind the baller is the person.
Even more, the city of Magnolia know he's a better person.
One of the best things about him, not only his hard work, super kid, and and as hard a worker he is, he's that good of a kid. To get that many offers that young, that tells you something.
Y'all see the basketball? If you ever sit with him and talk with him, you'll see that he is a better person. Once he get between those lines, he go from the nice guy to the serious guy.
All the accolades aside, Derrian's just a kid from Southwest Arkansas who enjoys the simple things in life.
I like watching movies. I like riding horses, going fishing.
Derrian might not have a GOAT, but he does look up to one.
I got a favorite NBA team, and it was the Lakers. My favorite player was Kobe Bryant. I hope his family's still doing all right, but that was my favorite player. I watch him all the time, and I just try to break down little pieces of his game.
Kobe Bryant has one of the toughest work ethics, and I can go in there many nights. We sit, we watch the footwork, we watch his work ethic, we watch his attitude, watch how he does interviews. It's a good guy to characterize yourself after Kobe Bryant.
I can work like he did. I can work like he did on his game. My first offer was from Baylor, and I was very excited. And after that day, I worked even harder. Like it felt like I had just went to the NBA.
I was happy for him, and it just let us know it was time to really go to work now, because I told him you can be the best in the world.
I haven't been able to talk to all the coaching staffs at the universities that I've got offers from, but the ones that I have talked to we have amazing conversations, and whenever I do get to talk to other coaches from the other colleges, I'll be able to narrow it down a little bit more.
With all sorts of D1 offers to his name, Derrian can be called a lot of things. Talented, touted, but with a taste of titles and attention. More than anything, he's driven.
The recruiting process has been fun. I never knew a small kid from Magnolia would get this much attention, but I'm liking it. I'm just going to keep working hard. The offers make me work even more harder every day.
There are some kids who their talent, they're a top 5, top 10, they're a lottery pick, and it's obvious. And then there are some kids that are borderline kids that, just like with anything in life, they go one way or the other. If he is even remotely close, he is going to give himself a chance, because he will do everything within his power. He will outwork everybody else to give him a leg up.
Man was talking today, and I told him, I said, if you never play a game of college basketball or another game of high school ball, you done took me to places I've never been before. I've never been. We travel, we fly. late night flights. We sit on the plane, we talk.
The question many ask, where's he heading? Darrian's leaving his future for the future and keeping his head in the game.
That's the goal, to win all 4, and those 2, they feel good, but like you said, you just want more. And so we shooting for another 3-peat this year. Hopefully by the time I'm finished with high school basketball, I would like to have my game on a pro level. I'm just loving the process right now, and hopefully when that time comes, I'll be able to make that decision. But right now, I'm just trying to work hard every day.